Have you ever seen those flipping shows on TV where they remodeled the old style farmhouse and they turn it into something magnificent, something amazing? Well, if you stay tuned to the next few minutes of this video, what I'm about to show you is a 1901 farmhouse that the current owners are stumbling through the remodel. So they want out of it. So let's check it out together. It's about a half-hour drive away, so we are going to get things packed up. It's another wonderful, miserable spring day here in Wisconsin, as always. Keep the weather pattern going, right? New favorite drink. I know you guys know I like White Monster. These orange ones are they get me pretty lit up, so I'm digging that. We had an absolutely amazing end to April. We contracted 7 total properties. 3 or 4 of those were rental units. So we're living life. We're gonna make May amazing. Contracted one last night. It's gonna be a quick deal, a buy, paint, resell. Probably make about 25, 30 on that one. So I'm looking forward to it. We have a ton of momentum going, and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about momentum once we get in my car.
See ya, baby girl. See ya.
It just will not stop raining here. It's been like a week straight of crappy weather, no sun, so it's hard to stay motivated. That's why we have the energy drinks, you guys. Well, we're gonna talk about momentum here once I get driving on the road. The biggest thing that I've learned when it comes to momentum is the fact that it's these small daily actions. I've been doing for a countless number of weeks, months now, my 5 daily tasks. If I knock those out, the momentum builds. And I start doing more things, better things, getting more consistent with it, which ultimately leads to whatever it is that you truly desire, whether it's more deals, more money, better health, better relationships, more friends, family, what have you. And that's what it's all about. So I've been stacking the daily wins over and over again, weekdays, weekends, whatever it is. And now it's resulting in us locking up 7 deals last month. I'm hoping for this month it's gonna be even better. We're gonna shoot for 10. That's the stretch goal. But let's take you on a tour of this farmhouse. We'll capture some footy and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So you guys saw the place. I want to know what your thoughts are. It needs a shit ton of work. It's an old farmhouse. The electricity is probably absolutely effed in that upstairs area. Plumbing's probably all screwed up too. There's like 5 water heaters in the basement. So there's a lot going on there. And I don't know the numbers as far as plumbing, electrical. Like the finished work, we can calculate that. I would assume to get that place finished, it's probably gonna be at 85 grand. Especially if we have to reside the exterior, roofing stuff. The garage was kind of disheveled. So it's a huge project. And is it worth it at the end of the day? I'll run through the numbers with you. Actually, I'll take you along as I calculate these numbers, calculate our formula, our max allowable offer formula, and see where it gets us. So let's jump into the notebook right now and go through that. We're back in front of the computer and let's run through this rehab estimate together. 123 Main Street. Property is vacant. It is 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, about 3,300 square feet, I believe. And then good old Carter did the inspection. So does it need roof repair? It does not. It might need soffit and fascia. I didn't really look at it that close, but I'm not going to worry about that stuff right now. It will need gutters. That is a for sure thing. I am going to assume that it needs about 160. Now it does also need vinyl siding. Now, as far as vinyl siding goes, we are gonna estimate it at about 4,000 square feet. Now, why is this when the house is 3,300 square feet? Because there is more siding than there is actual livable square footage. So you always wanna increase that. Roughly $18,000 to reside this place, which is extremely expensive, has to be accounted for. Are we going to be doing any masonry stonework? We might on the exterior. I'm not going to budget for anything there. I'll include that in miscellaneous. But we do also need windows. Garage doors. The garage needed some love. Like you guys saw the video, it needed some love. Say one, let's just do each. We'll say we have a budget of $7,500 for the garage, just making up stuff, clean up landscaping, of course. Maybe spruce it up a little bit, 500 bucks there. Otherwise, going on to interior painting, there is 3,400 square feet, 7,600 bucks. Luxury vinyl plank is what we use. We pay $4.30 installed for that. I'm assuming there's about 2,400 square feet because we would have to redo what the gentleman had already done. It looks like crap. The floors aren't level. He did it himself. We can obviously see that. Say we'll have another 1,400 including waste and carpeting. We have that budgeted for. Kitchen, we have a medium kitchen, about 10,000 bucks. But because he already purchased the cabinets, I'm gonna say 7,500. We do also have full bathrooms, and we are going to need 3 of these. I'm going to actually leave it at 9,000. Even though you guys saw the video of the finished bathroom already, I'm gonna leave this at 9,000 because we have to do a master bath, and then we have to run more plumbing for that. Wall insulation, I'm sure it does need wall insulation. Let's say 1,500 square feet worth of insulation. We need a crap ton of drywall, as you guys saw. About 6,500 bucks is what I would budget for that. Might be a little bit on the high side, but you never know. It's going to need new interior doors, closet doors. That is going to be quite expensive. I didn't even budget for that one. We would need the systems serviced, without a doubt in my mind. I don't even know if there's an AC there as far as I saw, so we would need to add an air conditioning unit. Now we need new plumbing. We have to run plumbing for the master bedroom, the other upstairs bathroom, so it's at least going to be $7,000 in plumbing, and we're going to need to rewire the house. We will bump that up to 8,500. We're going to bump up the plumbing to about 9,000 just to protect us. It's an old house. The one thing I noticed, which is a very valid point for all of you guys watching right now, there was no permits pulled on this project. Let that sink in for a little bit. There was no permits pulled. It was gutted down to the studs. They started redoing stuff. The electrical is not up to today's code, and when we pull permits, they're going to make us redo it. And look at this, you guys. We're at 111 grand worth of repairs. 111. In this place, we'll say it's worth 400 when we're done. So if we had to spend 111,000 to get this property up to 2022 like new condition, where would our max allowable offer be at? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the ARV, $400,000, we're gonna multiply that by 0.91 because I am accounting for 9% in closing costs, commissions, hard money lender fees or lender fees, and then any miscellaneous like little nuances involved in the transaction, any closing cost credits we would have to give. So that bumps us down to 364. With that, on a $400,000 property, we would at least need to make 50 grand for even considering something like this. That is just above a 10% return on the investment. So I take 364 minus 50 grand, come up with $314,000. Now, I subtract my repairs. Minus an 111 grand, we're at 204,000. The gentleman was asking 300K for this place. We would have to be at 204 to make it worth our while. The place needs way too much work. It needs way too much renovation for us to even consider it at this point. 100 grand worth of work will take 4 months at least to complete this project. Without a doubt in my mind, we can make way more money than 50 grand in 4 months by doing other projects. So that's what we're gonna do. But I hope you guys got some value from this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button. If you want to know how we came across a deal like this, watch my video right here on Facebook ads. That's how this one came into us. They called us and said, hey Carter, I saw your Facebook ad. Why don't you come out and take a look at my place?